Walking is more than just a physical act. It's a journey of introspection, a dance with the rhythm of life, and a pilgrimage of the soul. With each step, we traverse not only the landscapes that stretch before us, but also the depths of our own consciousness. Walking invites us to slow down, to tune our senses to the world around us, and to explore our thoughts and emotions. It is a solitary endeavor, yet also a communal experience, connecting us with the steps of humanity in every footfall. Walking is a metaphor for life itself, a constant movement forward and a continuous exploration. I'm Andrew, and in 2023, I walked the Camino de Santiago across Spain with my partner Rocky. For those who don't know, the French way of the Camino de Santiago is an ancient route that stretches across northern Spain, arriving at the revered Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. This historic trail, also known as the Camino Frances, spans approximately 500 miles, or 800 kilometers, winding through villages, countryside, and medieval towns. But there's a lot more to it than just a physical journey. Steeped in centuries of tradition and spirituality, the Camino Frances beckons pilgrims from all walks of life, proposing a transformative journey of self-discovery, reflection, and connection with the natural world, the country of Spain and self. On August 30th, 2023, Rocky and I flew to Spain via France for a 500-mile walk across the country.
We're going to Paris!
But we couldn't spend 13 hours on a plane to Paris without spending at least one day in the city. So we did.
Where are we?
So we're at the Eiffel Tower?
We spent a day and a half doing all the things you do when it's your first time in Paris.
Happy birthday, Rocky.
It was also Rocky's birthday, and we celebrated throughout the city, planning future visits in our heads, before saying goodnight and getting ready for a train ride to the border. The next day, we left Paris and rode a train to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. Eventually, the rain died down long enough for us to get our first stamp in our credencial, officially marking the start of our Camino de Santiago.
It's 7 a.m. and we're starting. So how was the first day?
First day was really tough. How much elevation was that?
I think like 5,000 feet.
Yeah, it was a lot of climbing, but we saw lots of sheep, lots of cows, and lots of horses with bells on.
And you like the livestock?
Yeah, I like the lights. They're fun.
Had a little bit of rain,
Yeah, just a little bit.
but not too bad.
Mostly wind, and I don't like the wind.
we stayed in this giant albergue with like probably a couple hundred people, right? So it's like dorm room style sleeping. We were in like a pod with 2 bunk beds. We had 1 bunk bed and another couple had another one. Anyway, so off to Zubiri. I think that's what it is. Hopefully we get a place to stay. All right, day 2 was hotter than day 1. What happened?
Saw a cat. Wait, did I see a cat or was
Yes.
that? Yeah.
You made
I had
a cat.
There was tree coverage a lot, but then on the hot hill, there was no tree coverage.
Lots of like walking through like wooded glens. What would you call this? Whatever this is. And when we got to Zubiri, we didn't have a albergue and they were all full. Some nice woman came up to us in Spanish and was like,
Queremos una habitación. I heard habitación and
Habitación.
I was like, that means room. And I was able to understand her.
So yeah, we got a nice little private boarding room and had a great night in Zubiri. Day 3.
Day 3, we walked and we walked and we walked. Buen dia, perro. Have a good day, dog. We walked and we walked and we walked. All the cafes were closed.
So we had breakfast
I had a croissant and coffee. Café con leche. I didn't
then-
eat until 1 o'clock.
What else did we do yesterday?
Stayed in the hotel.
How was Pamplona?
It was a very pretty city. Wow. So this is like an extremely strong defense structure for attacks until World War I, and then it was like, oh, never mind. We're working with things that can fly, and
We left Pamplona,
we left Pamplona.
walked through the ancient
Oh,
city,
yeah, this fortress. That was cool.
turned into a park. We went from Puente La Reina to Estea.
It was very hot, a lot of sun. Very glad we have our sun umbrellas.
How was Estea? Here's where we're staying tonight.
It was pretty. It what was it, 1100, 1200?
Yeah, 12th century, 13th century. I mean, even before that, but a lot of the buildings still from then.
Yeah.
Excited to be done for the day?
Yes, shower,
Change.
eat some food, I'm hungry.
Me too. We stayed right underneath an old church and a fancy modern boarding room.
Just past the Staya, the trail crosses paths with a blacksmith shop.
Show me what you're getting, Rocky. Horseshoes?
Horseshoes.
And just past that was the infamous wine fountain of Irachi.
No, none for you. Oh, shoot.
Which, for us, seemed to not be up to its usual quality.
Turn.
And from there, we walked on.
It was so hot. It was very hot. It was very hot.
Was it
Very
hot?
hot. Yeah.
It's weird because it's not even, it's only like 85, which yes, it's warm, but for some reason it feels like, so I think it's humidity mixed with just the intensity of the sun or something. And so we made it to Los Arcos, but it was pretty booked full, so we decided to get a taxi and jump ahead to our hotel in
Logroño.
So yeah, we made it here. It's a cool little town. We're gonna explore it later today.
Logroño is known for their pinchos or tapas, and we tasted our way through Calle Loro before calling it a night.
Ready? It was really pretty leaving Logroño. We went through this park and there was this lake and we saw fish jumping.
Yeah, fish jumping, we saw swans that did not like the ducks.
A cool forest. And then how was the rest of the day?
It was very hot. We did 19 miles.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, it was good until maybe the last hour or two got hot. And we got to this really cute town.
And we decided to wake up early the next morning to hopefully get a few more miles completed before it got too hot later in the day.
You walked from Najera to Santo Domingo. Started the morning in the end of a thunderstorm.
We saw a bunch of lightning. And I was just like, oh, we're in the middle of nowhere.
And then, yeah, we actually made really good time. We got to the town, to Santo Domingo. We got there at noon, had a really tasty lunch. But there was some rain in the evening. But yeah, that was our day. We walked to Colorado. It was a good, easy day. Got in to town at 1. And we had to wait in a little bit of line to check into our albergue because everyone got there right when it opened, but it was fine. Nice albergue.
Yeah, nice albergue.
Had a pool.
Had a pool, we didn't go swimming.
Shared the top bunk. The ladies below us
Just farting on.
farting and snoring all night and laughing about it. Climbing up hills. Rocky's back there somewhere. this your favorite day on the Camino? We went from Bolorado to Atapuerca.
Atapuerca.
We did about 19 miles, 18 miles. And we discovered Atapuerca has an archaeological dig of significant importance.
Cool.
Is that redundant?
Where, I don't know, 1 million years ago, they found a tool that a human made in like a gravestone.
I think 1.7 million years ago.
Well, and then even older stuff too.
The next morning, we climbed through the fog on our way to Burgos. We walked the last few miles of the day along a river and through a park, before treating ourselves to a hotel and planning what to do on our rest day tomorrow.
So Rocky's feeling a little homesick, so we decided to go to her favorite restaurant.
On our day off, we toured the Cathedral of Burgos. The Burgos Cathedral is one of Spain's many famous Gothic cathedrals. This one is the home to the tomb of El Cid, a legendary medieval Spanish knight and military leader. Later on, we had some noodles for lunch and learned more about the archaeological history of the area. All before finally enjoying our first churros in Spain. Tomorrow, we would be taking a small detour from the Camino and boarding a train north to Bilbao. And it looked like we picked a good day to get off trail.
There's a lightning storm going on way in the distance over there. It's not even raining here.
Going to Bilbao. Okay, so in Bilbao, we got there by train, and the train ride was lovely. We went to the Guggenheim Museum.
Where are we?
In Bilbao. Andrew's favorite, Frank Gehry, made the building, or the architecture of it. It was really cool looking.
I wasn't just excited to see Frank Gehry's architecture, I was also looking forward to seeing the artwork inside. Richard Serra's The Matter of Time isn't just an art installation. It's an invitation to embark on a journey where time becomes a winding trail. Imagine walking into a gallery filled with massive steel sculptures, each one a testament to the raw power of material and form. These sculptures aren't just static objects, They're living, breathing entities that seem to shift and evolve with every passing moment, like the landscapes we walk through every day, only showcasing their differences when looked back upon. It's a reminder that time is fluid and rises and falls like the hills, shaping the world around us in ways we can scarcely imagine. We said goodbye to the Guggenheim and got ready to leave this incredible city. After a couple days off, it was time to get back onto the Camino. But first, on our last night in town, we saw a little more of what the city had to show us. We said goodbye with a final meal.
We had pinchos. We had pinchos at this like old marketplace.
Enjoyed a local dessert and got ready to board the train in the morning. As we said goodbye to Bilbao, we discovered it was going to take more than a train to get us back on the Camino.